How y'all doing? And thanks for tuning in to Wicked Warnings, your #1 source for construction and emergency safety strobe lighting and equipment for cars, vans, buses, bicycles, tricycles, SUVs, CRCs, boats, trains, everything in between, including our brand new Ford F-350 Super Duty in antimatter blue. Gosh, I like that color. What are we looking at? Let me be clear. This is an mpower 3 in the grille. It is mounted to a 90-degree bracket from our LIN 6, and it's turned sideways, mounted with VHB tape. A 3/4 by 3/4 aluminum from Home Depot works just as good. Very easy to mount right there, and that's an X pattern called intercycle. No drill, no damage, no bullshit. We didn't have to mess up this nice grill. The little bracket in the back works very well. As you can see here, there you go. See? VHB tape. So anyways, we do them like that quite often with the primer and a little bit of heat and some good pressure. I like to let them run like this for a while, and then I push them on really nice and strong. Right above that, we have our plug and play roof light flasher coming very soon for the 2025 Super Duties, and is available currently for 17 through 24. And we're working on the plug for the 25s, so bear with us on that. Working our way around the side of this truck, we have a light called the Mini Hex in that front badge. Not too bad of an install. It gives you some good side warning. You can see how we complemented all the side lighting on amber in a very similar pattern. That way we get a nice amber side warning out of this truck. We have a 4-inch mpower in the front step right there in front of the rear wheel. We have a 3-inch mpower right there on the side bezel, side facing under the tail light. I like that spot a lot. And then, like I say, here's your side profile of the truck. This one is really nice. I like how it turned out. I guess we could have maybe flashed that DRL in the front headlight for a little bit of extra on the side, or done something in the front fog pocket as well. If you'd like to add a light in that front fog light bezel or mess with the headlight, we can always add that to this kit. So feel free to add a little bit in. Roof lights are flashing, of course, as I mentioned. Working our way around the back of the truck. I'll wave to you there in the mirror. Working our way around the back of the truck, you can see our bezel. That's not our bezel, but the Ford Super Duty bezel by Sound Off Signal, housing a pair of 4x2 M-Powers. Very nice light setup. I love that on the Fords. I wish they made that bezel for every single truck, but it works so good on the Fords. Complements the sound off lighting down in the front step and under the tail light. We have our plug and play reverse light auto flasher on the reverse lights. And then under the tailgate, we've added 4-inch M-Powers in amber and white. We've tied them in with the upper 4x2s in a pattern called intercycle. And you might recognize that because we used it on the grille as well. So the front and the back of the truck have the same kind of X pattern going on. And that's why we went with a faster white flash on the reverse lights, just so it would complement and actually give a little better look, not interrupting that X pattern with another alternation. So peep that brand new 25 F-150. We'll be working on that very soon. And back to this one here, as we come around this way, we've got 2 switches on this truck. One for the front grille lights, because it is going to be a snowplow truck. And I know, right, it's so nice, but it's going to plow snow, so it'll be all right. It's a 350 Lariat trim, by the way, if I didn't mention that, I'm sorry. So we have one switch that will kill the front lights here, and that's good for when the blade's up there. It gets a little annoying. And then the third switch, basically we're using aux 1, 2, 3. The third switch, we tied in some flood, so I'll go ahead and flick it for you. I haven't labeled these yet. I usually put some labels on these switches, but I haven't yet. So we'll do switch 3, and I'll show you what I did on that. Basically, an awful lot of white flood. It starts right here on the front step light. It continues around on the 3-inch side facing light. It is the 2 floods above the back there, the 4x2s, and it's also the 4s underneath the tailgate. An awful lot of usable white light. Now, although I could have, sorry about the shaky camera, guys, although I could have also flooded the reverse, I wanted to have a little bit of warning in case he's using flood and emergency lighting. This way, he at least has his reverse lights still flashing if he's in flood mode. He did not lose all his warning. I'm always a little reluctant to make a vehicle completely flood, because then if you're in flood mode, you have no warning, no protection, no flashing. So, and of course, as I said, around the front, we didn't activate the flood on the mini hex here or on the grill because it just wasn't necessary. So, but again, the grill is on switch 1. So this is all tied into the factory auxiliary switches, which are on the passenger side. Full instructions included with most. This video will be your reference as to how this stuff is done. And then we'll put this all in links so you can buy all these parts right on wickedwarnings.com. I'll try to put a turnkey kit together on this, and that's where it's going to get a little bit technical because there's a lot of stuff in this kit. So I'm not 100% sure. I think I have another video, honestly, that has more than this in it already. So it's kind of a duplicate kit. I might duplicate that one. I'm sorry. Just bear with me. I'm talking. So just thinking out loud how it is I can get you guys. I'll be totally honest here. Here's my quandary. How do I get you guys everything you need for this kit and for all the other kits that I have easily, efficiently, and productively, and I'll take any input that y'all want to give me on that. So as far as all these different kits and all the packages and how everybody wants a little bit of one and a little bit of the other and custom mix stuff and make their own flavor of soup, and it's a little bit of a challenge to make sure you guys get everything you need. So that's what we're working on, is a good way to do that, and to give you the ability, like I said, if you want to add a little bit here, like heck, what you need there, that is a hideaway. I would get an amber one, and I would drill a 1-inch hole right there and back mount it. And you can add that right in there if you like. If you want that further forward amber warning, you could use one of our DRL flash kits on the headlights if you like there as well, and flash that. We even have a front turn signal kit. You could flash the front turn signals in the headlights if you'd like that amber in the turn signal. So there's a lot of ways to customize, is the moral of the story. And I appreciate you hanging with me, watching this video. I appreciate you being a fan. Drop a comment, tell me what's up, tell me what I could do better, and I will do it for you. Tell me what you want to see, and I'll do my best to make it happen. And that's it, my friends. Thanks for tuning into Wicked Warnings.